This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.
AFTV rounding it up here with the fans here today. But first of all, I've got to say, it's a great atmosphere in the stadium today. For anybody who says out there, like, oh yeah, they're not getting behind the team, the fans are right behind the team today. And it really, I thought they fed off of that. So well done to the fans today. What did you make of it? Good performance for you?
Yeah, I've been listening to these interviews at the moment. I stand somewhere in between. Like, I've heard Kelechi, Ty talking about, making loads of chances, etc. Yeah, chances are something, but where's Aubameyang's finishing? And I've got Strict over here saying we're making no chances, where's Arteta's system? I see some changes. I thought Odegaard did really well. I thought Ben White did really well. All of a sudden, it's annoying, DT isn't here. We don't see any of this sideways, always Arsenal. We've got passes coming through the middle. We've got balls going over the top. And I know it's Norwich. I know they don't necessarily have the best defence, but we're causing problems. And that's the key thing. The problem we have is Aubameyang. Aubameyang had 3 chances in that first half.
He scored today.
He scored.
He did score, you remember?
This is the thing. Listen. No, because I've been sitting on SofaScore looking at these stats, and Aubameyang's our highest rated player in man of match. I'm sorry. And this is where I agree with the guy from Manchester, I don't know his name, sorry, but he bundled one in. And this is the thing about top striker.
But does it matter if you bundle? Listen,
no, Robbie, no, 100%.
If he would have bundled 5 in last week, would you be crying?
He's a poacher.
I mean, who cares?
No, 100%. But those first 3 chances, you're telling me Martinelli wouldn't have put one of those? That's what I'm saying.
I think he should have had more in the game. I do agree with you, but he got one. We do need to see better from him. But would you not start with him? Or would you saying you prefer to start with someone else?
That's really hard. I think because he's got that goal, we'll go with Aubameyang. But major players for Burnley will be Odegaard, Ben White as well. Emil Smith-Rowe, when he came on today, really, really good, I thought. And it's that creativity away at Burnley that's going to be really, really crucial.
And you've seen a better performance today?
A lot better, and that's what I say. When people say we don't have a style of play, you don't just come with a man and say, oh, we've got a style of play. Now I'm starting to see we had 5 signings today, all Arteta signings. They were all good signings. No, I don't hear anyone coming on today and saying Tomiyasu was bad or Ben White was bad. Everyone's saying we're backing these signings. So come on, give a bit of credit to the manager. When we got that goal, we went to a back 3, and we've actually got a goal out of that. He said, settle up, about 80th minute, I'm going to bring on Cedric. I heard fans in where I was sitting booing Cedric coming on. I'm saying that substitution makes sense. We're going back to a back 4, we're going to seal up and close this game off, because that's doing a job. And that, for me, is progress. No, we're not going to go top of the league overnight. No, but we got that win. Let's build from there. Give the manager time, not the whole season necessarily, but he's got enough. Let's see what he does at Burnley. Let's see what we do at Tottenham, and then we'll see. But
love that. My man says patience.
You're right.
You're right. Yeah. My man says patience, and he saw a performance today. You see that?
That's exactly what I thought. I think that for me, the Norwich game, there's more pressure on it because of what happened with the Brentford game. Chelsea and City, for most fans, were 3 hits, but the Brentford game has put so much pressure on that.
3 hit for them.
Yeah, exactly. And they could and should have hit more. Finishing today was terrible, so that's something that's really got to be thought of. And the other thing for me is Ramsdale. When Ramsdale came in today, Ramsdale's ability to hit players in the final third from a goal kick changes the way that we play. Because actually, if playing out from the back isn't working, actually, same as Ederson, we've seen Ederson hit one from one end of the pitch right to the other, takes Man City, it takes a whole dynamic. Yes, we think of Man City as a team that play tiki-taka and play out from the back, but the ability of their goalkeeper to hit one from one end to the other end absolutely gives them so much more space to play in when they then want to play. That's, I think, what Arteta's trying to do. So again, when we talk about the attributes he was looking at from Ramsdale, I think that was one of those attributes that we probably didn't see, or I didn't know about until I saw it in the West Brom game, and I saw it today. Going back to Martinez did have it, and I think that makes a difference. And I think you made the point about the fans. The away games I've been to, and I've bumped into a couple of away games, fans have been amazing. They were amazing today. And actually, if the fans start getting on the backs of the players and the backs of the team, we make the game harder than it needs to be. Someone else made the point about Wenger coming in. When we used to come here and Wenger was playing here, we were coming here looking to boost our goal difference by 4 or 5. Today we're sitting here scraping, like I said, scraping one over the line, thinking. And like the Norwich fans said, actually it could have been one. It could and probably should have been 1-1 had, I think, Gabriel not thrown himself in front of it in the very last minute. And then we're sitting there coming away, and the atmosphere then is a very, very, very different atmosphere.
He's done his job. He's done
exactly.
And done it well as well.
And in fairness to Arteta, he made the right decisions today. He made some brave calls. So actually, all the pressure that he's had, playing Ramsdale, The other thing was, I think there was probably a big push for people to put Partey back in, but actually he hasn't played. Yeah, he got injured in pre-season. We can't keep rushing that man back in just because we're without players. So actually, I think putting Maitland-Niles in and actually giving Maitland-Niles that run actually helps that. So actually, Partey coming back next week for that Burnley game, massive player.
All right, patience.
I'll give him a little bit more time, but I do not trust him at all. I spent most of the second half wondering what that sub was. I mean, when he took Sambi off for Partey, everyone there knew 3 at the back is great, but it's not attacking. It's not what we should be doing. You won't see many of the big 6 teams going at him. At that, we should be going for their jugular. We should
To be fair, after that. But to be fair, after that, we did have a lot of chances, though, didn't we?
No, we did, but everyone here wanted the same. We should have stuck with the 4-2-3-1. We all want to see Partey and Sambi together. I agree, we should be resting back. Then don't spend a week showing me videos of Partey in training, running around like a crazy man, and then tell me he's not fit enough to start a game. We want to see it. These are the games where we need to send a statement. Clearly the fan base is divided, we're clearly upset, and we are jealous of the other teams. On the day that Ronaldo makes his debut for Man United again, we want a statement, and a 1-0 win isn't good enough. And then when he comes on, and then with Smith Rowe, I get he's not feeling great, but then the substitutions are predictable. I genuinely feel like if you're Cedric, you're not going to be given 100%. You come on and you get told a guy you have just signed, who's had 1 training session, starts ahead of you. I feel like he needs to find his best team. I agree. Look, we have many right backs. None of them are good enough. None of them. I mean, Tommy, I think, was good. Sambi, I thought, was brilliant. I want to see them too. And at Burnley, put them together and let's go for them and see what we can do and make the fans happy.
Oh, brilliant. I'm going to get this guy, and he said you totally agree. Come over here, Vic. Come on. They'll get you in.
Everything he said, totally agree with 100%. My man. I'm from Ireland, right? We come over.
Why?
Dublin. I'm Dublin.
No, I'm saying, why did you agree with him? What was it you agreed
Everything
with?
he said, 100%.
What about Arteta? What's your leg? All right, let me get
injury, man. My personal opinion, I think Tomiyasu brought literally composure in that defence. It's something we've needed from game 1 of the Premier League. To actually see towards the end Gabriel even diving, got the head up for a little save, that was brilliant.
There was one little bit with Tomiyasu in the first half.
Yeah, the acrobatic.
No, I'm not on about. I'm not. Yeah, that would have been a wonderful goal, but that miss kick, I was like, if they would have capitalised on that. But yeah, he had a good debut.
I think when it came to that chance, I think it's the pressure, like knowing what was going on. Plus, he did have 2 players running into him at the same time. I think they tried to target him. If I'm honest, they did try to target him, but yeah. And then I saw some of the strength he had. He was pushing players. Even Brandon Williams, after he done a side tackle to Pepe, I have to admit, I was class from him. He tried to run up towards Tomiyasu. He was like, "Not today, bruv. Goodbye." That was it, man. I was happy for him. I was like, you know what? So yeah, for centre back. Quick, he matched Ben White with that, and see that there was some steel in Gabriel. I said back, you know what? Things are taking a step forward for me. I said baby steps. I think no, this is a huge step.
Yeah, we just need a bit of money.
Huge steps or baby steps for you today?
I think it was baby steps still. I was happy with the structure of the defence. I really liked how Ramsdale commanded this area. I think somebody else was saying that. And I think this defence looks a whole lot different than the shower rubbish we saw against Chelsea and City. I thought Ben White and Gabriel, I was looking forward to seeing them together. They seem like a very good partnership. Tomiyasu obviously very solid. And the midfield starting to look better and better with Sambi getting more confident each week. It's just about creating chances. It's just about being fluid, being persistent in the attack. I still see us going out wide a lot, relying on crosses, which I don't get why we do, because we don't have the right kind of striker to put away crosses. If we'd gone for someone like a Tammy Abraham or something like that, it would make sense. And yeah, the only thing, I'm still not Arteta in. I still think he's probably not the man for the job. But if he's going to win us over, I think what we have to see is is like consistent, fluid attacking play. That's the only thing that I didn't quite see today. We did make more chances than last week, but we got to remember it is Norwich, of course. But I'm very pleased with the way our back line is looking. I think Ramsdale had a fantastic debut, and baby steps. But you know, the pressure is still on. He has to do well against Spurs, has to do well against Burnley. Not easy games.
The only thing I've got to say about that is
they must win games. My man said they must win games.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree totally. We have to win these games. If we go there and we don't win these games, and we find ourselves at the end of 6 games 19th again, there's only one answer. You know what the answer's got to be. He's going to have to go. But we need to win those games, and we need to show that we have got the confidence to attack today. We should have scored a lot more goals. We should have. And it's very disappointing. To me, maybe, I'm not a great expert pundit, however, for a great part of that second half, we're 10 men behind the ball. Why? We should have been going for them. We're at home. You understand? We're at home. We weren't going to lose that. Go for it, man. Don't be scared. Go for it. That's what Arteta needs to do. You can't keep reacting. He's got to be proactive.
And get my man in last, man. What do you make of it today?
Yeah, it was a good performance today. I think solid overall. I think the team played well, much better than we've seen against like Brentford, Chelsea and Man City, which was poor games. But I think this was the start of something that could come, just because of the way that we played. We created, I think, 30 shots. So I think if we can continue to do that, then I think Arteta can save himself a little bit. But I think, as I said, if we go into the Burnley game or we lose in the Tottenham game, then I think serious questions have got to be asked of him, because we can't keep settling for this mediocrity. Like we've been falling for years now, and we can't keep falling for years anymore. Like we need to start winning. Look at Man United. Ronaldo, he scored a double. Lukaku, he scored more goals than our club this season. It's unbelievable. So results just have to come, and then the rest will follow.
Results for you as well?
Yeah, it was a good result. A win's a win. Well, 3 points, but our defence still needs to improve. Like the last minute before Pukki, lucky he's shit, so he can't score properly. But we let it roll. Now tell me, were you not panicked when that rolled? So there is still improvements. Attacking, Aubameyang needs to work on his headering and shooting. There's so many chances where he could just cut in and just shoot, but no, he shoots first time. Pepe needs to start shooting, stop crossing. Maitland-Niles, people saying he should be more right back, but he did brilliant in midfield for me. I reckon he did brilliant. Odegaard did brilliant for me. I didn't see no wrong in this team today. Like Lukonga, I rate him so much. I didn't know nothing about him, but since I've seen him play, I just rate him so much. I like this guy. It's brilliant.
You got the last word, man.
Cool.
No pressure.
But yeah,
Happy?
I mean, I'm happy about today's result, but obviously, like I said, my mates, like, we can't get too happy about this result, because at the end of the day, it's Norwich. Do you know what I mean? The real test for me personally would be Tottenham, because that's a big game. But for Burnley, it's, do you know what I mean? It's gonna be tough, but we gotta take this positivity from today's game into the next few games. We just gotta carry this on, because if we keep on being yo-yos, doing good, doing bad, it's just, our feeling is going to be mixed. Like, we're going to be pissed off at the club, then we're going to be happy. Do you know what I mean? But it's Norwich. Do you know what I mean? Yes, they had a few chances that they could have put away, but obviously we were good today, in my personal opinion. I mean, every player did great. I mean, it's good that we got the goal, because I didn't want to go away with a draw, to be fair. And obviously with Mikel, I would give him to October, because October, yeah. I'll give it to October personally, because we can't carry on like this. If we keep today, there's nothing. Do you know what I mean? It's 1-0 win against Norwich. It's it's not that much, but we need change in this club. All us fans, we care about this club so much. We care about this club. We love this club to bits. You know what I mean? We'll do anything for this club. We need to change. Do you know what I mean? And for us to go forward, to be compete with other teams, we've got to be the best. Do you know what I mean? And we've got to be the best as well. We've got to be the best as well.